Hello and welcome to So Northern Quilting. I am Bethany Rose and I want to show you all the cool stuff that I got from Festival of Quilts. It's all in this giant bag and it was so good because I actually had money to buy things, and like previously we've not really had like much money to buy stuff. I didn't have a lot of money. I could have bought so much more stuff if I had more money to buy things. But obviously that's the same about anything, isn't it, really? And just ignore what's going on in the background because I need to do more of a update of the studio. We've had new floors, we've had new locks on the doors, I've got the design wall, which you did see, but I've just revamped like the entire room. I still need to revamp some more because we had the floor done on Monday and moved everything back in on Tuesday and Wednesday, and I still need to move around because there's a lot of stuff. I have too much stuff, really. Who said that? I don't know. I didn't say that. I have just the right amount of stuff and maybe not enough. So I want to show you in my big bag, so I'm going to get everything out and then I will go through it and I'm going to show you in order of what I've got, because it is just like the coolest thing ever. They've got a book signed and everything. And one more little bag. So I'm really crap at vlogging. I have realised I need to do more vlogging, but I think it's because we were only there for one day. Next year I'm really going to try and save up and see if I can go for a couple of days or maybe even all 4 days, and so that I can just like relax and like enjoy festival, because it is the best day of the entire year. I highly recommend going. Everyone is so friendly. The community that we build together as quilters, everybody is so friendly. Everybody just loves everybody, and it is like the best thing ever. So I'm going to show you the haul. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is not a haul. This is something I made. Sarah Ashford, she hosts a fabric stamp swap at Festival of Quilts for like the last 3 years now, I think it is. And I mean, I didn't even know about it until last year. And then I was like, oh no, we really need to get on this next year. So you download her pattern. It's only £10, and then you can make again and again and again and again. And it's fairly easy to do. I struggled with the binding because I really need to work on the binding again. So that's something I'm going to focus on learning this year. And this is a stamp swap station. So you make a pattern and she has all the pieces and everything. And then you make the fabric stamps. Now I have 2 of my fabric stamps left because I picked 2 that I liked best. So I don't have like fabric that has like images and like little peekaboos and stuff like that. So I was like, I don't know what to do. And Mum made from all of my scraps. This is the deal that me and Mum have, which I think is really fun. So I'm allowed to buy whatever fabric I want because Mum gets all of my scraps. So she doesn't really complain. So I made 2.5-inch fabric stamps and 1.5-inch ones. And what I did is I laid out some scraps onto a piece of iron-on interfacing, and then I cut up organza bags because I didn't have any clear organza, and I put that down and I quilt the shit out of it, and then I cut it up into the little pieces, stuck it on Bondaweb and cut it out. And then my pinking shears, I need to practice with the pinking shears, but I'm going to buy a pinking rotary blade for my cutter because I'm better with the rotary cutter than I am with the scissors. Also, the scissors are not sure where they are right now, but they are from when I went to uni like 13 years ago. So probably need to buy some new ones, but I'd rather spend a tenner on pinking blades than 40 quid on pinking scissors, pinking shears. So these are my little stamps, and I'm going to show you some of my favourites. I've not had a look through all of them properly, but this one is from my quilting auntie, one of my quilting aunties, the very, very best, Jo Avery. This is her stamp that she made, and it was the one that she made from last year, so I feel very honoured to have the one that's left. And there was a lady who had Wonder Woman fabric, and I love Wonder Woman. I have a box set of Wonder Woman from the 70s with Linda Carter. Linda Carter is just such an icon, and I love her, and I love Wonder Woman, and I love everything that Wonder Woman stands for. And so I have a Wonder Woman stamp. And then there was this lady, and her grandchildren actually helped her make the stamps. They made these. So this is from Sophia, age 7, with cute little hedgehogs. Oh, they're so cute. And then this one is Freya, age 8, with little ballet slippers. So those are my few favourites so far. I will take pictures and put everyone's Instagram on the back, all the information on the back, because it's like this little doggy one and this little cow. Well, the big cow. But I'm just going to show you, this is so cute. This Peter Rabbit and Benjamin Bunny. Little pumpkin. It's cute. So I only made I think I made 35 in total. And I need to make more. I definitely need to make more because there were just so many people, especially if I'm going to go to multiple days next year, which hopefully I can do. I think that would be really, really fun. So I will take pictures and show all the stamps at the end, because they're just amazing. And the community everyone is just so lovely. Everyone comes up to you and see that you've got the stamp station and is like, oh, do you want to swap the stamps? Do you want to swap the stamps? Do you want to swap the stamps? And it was so lovely. So so thank you, Sarah, for making such a lovely community and bringing everyone together for our love of quilting even further than the Festival of Quilts. I really love it. So let's move on to what I actually got. So I bought this book from Amazon a few weeks ago because I want to do more improv quilting, and Nicholas Ball is like the king of improv quilting, and so I brought this with me so to ask him to sign it, and he did. He says, so the book is Inspiring Improv, and he put, Bethany Rose, I hope you're inspired, Nicholas Ball. And he was dead lovely. He was so friendly, and we had a lovely chat, and he gives really nice hugs. So I'm really, really happy that I got my book signed, and yeah, he was such a lovely, nice man. So the next bit I want to show you is, so I've got lots of like fabric scrap bags, and I have not opened the scrap bags. So I'm going to show you the haul, and then afterwards I'm going to show you what's in the scrap bags because I'm so excited. And then that means that I get to do some sewing. So if I open them all now and be like, ooh, I would never get this video finished because I want to sew. So what I'm going to do is this one first. So this is from my lovely Auntie Nicola. I have lots of quilting aunties. Everyone's so lovely. Auntie Nicola from Daisy and Grace. And I love Daisy and Grace. I have so many of her templates. And I have even more. So first I'm going to take everything out. So my goal for the Festival of Quilts was I wanted some colourful fabric in like rainbow colours, and I wanted to get some like low volume and neutral fabric. So comment under the video and let me know if you think I have accomplished the task that I set out to do. So I saw that she had these fabric scrap bags, mega crumb pack, 100 grams of fabric crumbs and a 10-inch neutral fabric square. So this is the first one. That's the neutral square. I bought 4 because there was 4 there. I wasn't sure about this one because I was like, what do I want like wood grain, like wood panel fabric for? What do I want that for? But then I was like, no, I can't leave it. So I bought 4. And then these are fat 1/8 bundles. These are like in greys and neutrals, so going from white to black. And I think that definitely fulfilled the task that I was there for. But of course I didn't just buy that. Then she was putting a pattern away that someone had left out, and I was like, what's that? What is it? And she says it's the pattern, and I was like, no, I want templates. I want templates. I don't just want the pattern. And she says, oh wait, I have a pack. And so she showed me this pack and I was like, I wasn't loving the fabric. And she says, no, wait, I've got one that you will love. And it's this one. This is a Ruby Star Society washi tape fabric. And she says that I know that you will love it because I love it. And we're the same. And so this, I got this. So it comes with the pattern, the templates, and the fabric for only £22. Like, that's a steal. That's a steal. So it even comes with the zip and everything. Like, that's mental. Because I want to make more like zipper pouch things, and this one, it opens out. Like, so it's all compact and bijou, and then it opens out into like a pop out zipper pouch. So that, you know, that's brilliant. I'm so excited. So I'm definitely going to have a go at making that. So that's what I got from Auntie Nicola of Daisy and Grace the first time. Because obviously I went back. So let me put all that back away. And then I went to, I had a talk from Jo Avery on 100 Day Project, and I made some notes on my phone, and let me see if I can find them super easily, because Jo is so inspiring. She's like the best person ever. I love her so much. And she does a 100 Day Project, but she didn't do it until she had an idea that she really wanted to do. And I've always struggled with doing 100 Day Challenge. So I was thinking to do a change one thing block. So like, say you start out with a like change one thing. So you start out with this square, and so like day one is a square, and then you change one thing. So you might put like another square on it, like a square and a square, or like a half square triangle. And then the next day you take that half square triangle and do something else to it. And then the next day you do something else to it. Or you might do like improv curve, and then you do something else to it. Do you know, like the possibilities are endless. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do something, I don't know when, but I'm going to do something like that. So I think that would be really, really fun. So we had Jo Avery's talk, and oh, she is just so cool. And I gave Jo some of the laser things that I made, the key rings and the thread holders. And there's this lovely lady, and she wanted one, and I said okay. And I was just giving them away willy-nilly because I am the boss, so why not? And she said that she wanted to give me something. So this little gorgeous block. So I'm gonna, I don't know what the intended use is, but I'm gonna put that on my design wall up there, I think, and just cherish it forever. Like, look at that, it's all hand quilted. Like, people who hand quilt baffle me because I can't. Well, I've not tried, but I think I would struggle. It's beautiful, beautifully pieced and beautifully quilted and embroidered. It's beautiful. I love it. And I will put this lady's information at the end as well. And then we did the stamp swap afterwards. So this was at the A Beautiful Thing Fabric and More stall, and I saw that they had fabric, and can't resist the fabric, you know. So I'm going to show you what I got. These are fat quarters. This one, this one, this one, with like little grey dots that get like a little bit bigger. This black and dark grey black dots. Purpley with red circly dots, circly motif. Graphic black dot, not dot, semicircle. And then these are 1/2 meters, and these were on sale. So these were £6 a 1/2 meter. This one, I just think it's gorgeous, like little motif. And then this one, that's like a citron, yellowy green with white plus marks. And then, right, is this or is this not the most Bethany fabric to ever exist? Like cream with neon pink stars. I love this. I'm gonna cherish this forever. I'm gonna have to make something like really, really special with it. So that's what I got from A Beautiful Thing. And the people there are so lovely as well. So, and then, what did I do then? I'm gonna have some tea while I think of what I remember the day. So then, oh, I'm gonna drink my tea because it is very drinkable, and then I will come back because tea is life and I need to be hydrated. And also I'm gonna put the fan on because it is very, very hot in the studio. And then I almost forgot. So I bumped into Rachel from Stitch with Rachel. I can't quite remember. I will put it up on the screen somewhere. And she was giving out these little fabric badges. How cute are them? So I got them. I got this, and she was so lovely. And on the way to me and Mum going to Joe's talk, I bumped into Kristen from Scrap Fabric Love, and I called out to her. I was like, oh, I saw her, and I was like, I know her. I know, it was like as if I actually knew her, like sort of thing. And I was like, what's her name? Kristen, and I called out to her, and she like turned around and was like, oh my God, I am so sorry, because I just like called out to you, and I was like, I recognized you, and it's like, I know you, and I couldn't place like where I knew her from, because obviously I've not met her before, but it was like, you know, it's just so weird. And she gave me a lovely sticker. So this one, it says, I didn't really measure, but it'll be fine. So I've got this lovely sticker. So so that was then. She's so lovely. She gives good hugs as well. And then I went to see my friend, Louisa. I had to remember her name then. I always forget her name, and I don't know why. Louisa from Sew Motion. She makes the coolest thing, and they are all hand stitched because she is insane. Hand pieced, hand quilted. She is insane, but in like the best way ever, because I have so much respect for people who do everything by hand, or even just hand stitch. I think if you're hand piecing, you're on another level of insane, but it's good insane. So I got from Louisa scrap bag, $13.99, 400 grams. And I got some little charm packs, which I always get the little mini charm packs from her all the time. So I got 2 colourful ones and 2 grayscale ones. So that would be nice to see what's in them. And then I also got some crushed walnut shells to put into, I'm thinking to put some into the stitch bunnies. And I'm hoping, I need to do more research on this, because I'm hoping that I don't have to use like this whole bag to fill the pin cushions. I want to add some stuffing in there too, because otherwise it's like I'm going to use this whole bag. But it was only £5.50, but still, like, I make a lot of stitch bunnies, so I don't want to use like the whole thing for just that. I want to save it. I'm thinking maybe like a teaspoon or 2 in them. I don't know. And then she gave me a tote bag. She says, "Live life in sew motion," and I love that. She's so cool. And I got a badge from her as well. So happy. I think I have 2 now. I first met Louisa at the Knitting and Stitching show in 2022. And then when she was there at Festival of Quilts, I was like, oh my God, I know you. So I was like, you know, so we've been friends for 4 years now. So that's really good. And we have lovely chats and she's lovely. And then I did a bit more of a wander around and I came across the Linus Project, a charity. They make quilts for babies and homeless people and all the things. They make quilts, and they were having a fabric scrap. It was 5-inch squares. It was only £5, and I think it said that there was 50. So that would be good to have, because I don't really have any greens. I'm not really a green person, but that's a nice green. So I shall have to have a see about what's in there. So we'll have a look at that afterwards. And then, of course, I went back to Auntie Nicola, and because I didn't see it at first, because I was on one side of the stall and she was on the, and all the fabric was on this side of the stall. So of course I went back and bought more fabric, and I said if I had known that she sold like fabric, then I would have just bought all the fabric there. So I've got this lovely pink one. Right. Camera's being silly. Okay. So I've got this pink one, pink grid, this pink one with purple scribblies, this black dot swirly, cream dot swirly, gold polka dots, colourful polka dots on grey. Now this one might be tricky to see. This is white on white, but it's scissors. I don't know if you can see. White on white scissors. Maybe I'll take some pictures. But that's going to be fun. I've not got a white on white fabric before. And then this one is like, you know, like the slashes. I don't know what they're called. But those are fun, and those are all fat quarters. And then I got 1/2 metre of this grey with dark grey and gold plus signs, and this like checker grid thing, and I think that'll be really fun. So that's all the fabric I got, and I think that I definitely fulfilled the task of colourful and like low volume neutrals. I think I fulfilled the task, but you let me know what you think. And and I bumped into Kate from the last homely house, and she gave me a sticker. I give her some key rings and the thread wrappy thingies, and she gave me a lovely sticker, and she was so lovely, and she remembered me from last year. Oh, and oh my God, I can't believe, like, I nearly forgot. I met Kaif. Oh my God. It was so lovely. I think he was really tired, bless him, because it was really hot, and he's 88 years old. Like, wow. And he was walking around, and he dresses so cool. He dresses so cool. And I met him, and he's the sweetest, loveliest man ever. So I've got a couple of pictures. So I'm really happy about that. I think he just wanted to get away and like find somewhere to calm down, like to chill out, because it's so many people and his cave. So like, you know, why would people not go up to him? But it was so lovely, bless him. So I'm really, really happy that I met Cave, because he was, yeah. And so we have a nice picture together. So I'll put that up on the screen as well. I can't believe I nearly forgot that. What else? Oh, and obviously I was at the handy quilter stand like pretty much all day, like in between going to see Joe, and from when we got there, when we got there, because the stall was like in the entrance room, and then before we went to see Joe, so I had about an hour on the long arm. So I took a video, because so last year I had to go on the sit down machines, but so this is really, really exciting news. In October I am getting a long arm. I'm getting a stand-up long arm, so I can start doing custom quilts, and I'm so excited. So I actually had to go on the stand-up long arm, and because the way that they load the fabric and everything, that I wasn't able to take that fabric home with me like I did last year from my samples. So I had to take lots and lots of pictures and videos. It's trickier than I thought it would be to drive the machine instead of like moving the fabric. It's trickier, but when I went back later in the afternoon, I did find it easier. So hopefully that I'll remember that when I get mine in October, and it will like come back and it'll be easier, because I think it just takes practice. I think everything just takes practice, and you can sit down with it. So because I'm getting mine from Pinhole Quilting, because Liz and Pete are just like the best people ever. You get a workshop, like a how to use your long arm day included, and I think that when I do that, I will get like a saddle stool type thing, because so that I can easily move up and down and do it, because obviously it doesn't go as high as I need it to do. And I don't want to get a bad back, obviously. So I think that having some I can use this chair and my other chair, you know, for now, for like in the meantime of getting it and getting the saddle stool, because that is quite pricey. And I might buy threads instead. But you know, like I can move along up and down with it, and it is fairly easy actually. So yeah, so that's a bit of a news I've been keeping top secret, hush hush. So yeah, so I'm going to make a cup of tea. I'm going to sit for about 10 minutes with the fan on, because it is very, very warm, and I don't know, because I've got a new fan. You can see the new fan, and it's louder than the other one. But I also have a little air conditioning unit that my dad got me. So let's see if I can show that. Little Chill Max air. But I think that might be too loud too. So let's have a see. So is that right? Is that too loud? Because that helps. And then this is with the fan on, so you'll have to tell me which is too loud. But that's nice. It's just that this room is just so unbelievably hot. And so like Mum's been up in the studio with me, and we've been having the door open, but I don't feel safe enough to have the door open by myself, like when I'm just by myself. And having the door open has helped, but it is just unbearably hot and stuffy in here, because there's no window to open, so that there's no airflow. So it's very like too hot. And I'm gonna have some water. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sit like this for maybe like 10 minutes or so, just so that I can cool down, and then I can do the opening all the fabrics and seeing what we've got sort of thing, because it's too hot. It's too hot. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I set you up a little bit differently so that you can see, and I am gonna open this scrap bag from Project Liners and see what fabric. Oh, I need to sort out a box to put everything in first. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I will sort through all the fabric. I've just emptied a box, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with the fabric that was in the box, but I've emptied a box, so I've got the box next to me here, and now we can have a look through all the fabric. So this is that lovely green one, and a yellow. I'll give everything an iron when I get to use it. This like cream with greeny pink flowers on. Stars, that's really nice. This darker green, that's nice. Oh, this is like a batik, like hand-dyed fabric. That's gorgeous. I love that like thing. I'm gonna try and do some ice dyeing when I dye more fabric. And it's the same, like hand-dyed. This like, oh, there's a dragonfly and like ferny, not fern, but like wildflower type things. This vintage looking flower, bit Cath Kidston-y. This tea, it looks like tea dyed fabric. Oh, this I'm gonna guess is Moda Grunge. I love Moda Grunge. This sort of like a sagey green type. Zoom you in a bit more, I think. Sagey green type with the polka dots, pinky floral, or bright orange. That is really nice. That stands out. This, oh, that's so lovely. To be honest, I wasn't thinking that this one would be very good, to be honest, but I'm loving it so far. I like this. I like this bright orange. I don't have a lot of orange fabric. It's not something that I'm drawn to really, but I think that I'm gonna, you know, obviously when I've used all this, I'm gonna get some more orange fabric. It's beautiful. This orangey oil slick type one, lemon yellow, like a sort of a butter yellow type, and a warmer yellow. I really like yellow. This sort of like bold yellow, pink floral, and it's like woveny olive green, another orange, nice brown, sort of like a vintage green floral with brown floral, black, clocks, another one that looks dyed, sort of a blue vintagey floral. I'm going to put the fan and the aircon back on because it is very warm, so I hope that it's not too noisy. But it's too warm. This shells on a nice blue. Different florally abstract shapes. Oh, I like this one. with the crosses, the plus signs, and that's a nice blue. And then this one is blue florals, nice dark blue. I don't have blue fabric. I'm not drawn to blue either, but these are lovely. This sort of sea, it looks like sea blue. This red, wine red colour. This one, brush strokes. This grid one. I'm going to take a guess that this is Mode of Grunge as well. And then this one. I like that one. And this burgundy floral on white. Pink. Oh, this is very neon pink. Neon highlighter colours. That's lovely. And then this floral. I really like that. Oh, I love this pink. I love that pink. That's gorgeous. And then this light pink that looks like bleached pink. A gingham check. This one, I like that. Oh, I really like this, like periwinkle blue florals, and this bluey grey. That is a really nice selection of fabrics. I honestly didn't think much of it, to be honest. So I'm really, really happy with that. I'm going to put that in my box. And then we'll open this one from Louisa. Oh. So these are bigger pieces, some Christmas fabric. That's really cute. See, again, I wouldn't buy Christmas fabric really. So that one's good. And presents. That's so sweet. You see the presents. This like William Morris type fabric. I'll have to fight my mum for that. That's gorgeous. This blue one. These are prints I would not buy. So this is why I really like getting the scrap bags, because you find new things. I like this star one. Oh, and there's a little blue, denim blue colour, and some little rabbits. That's really sweet. Some white or cream. I'm going to say that's more cream. Oh, some little 2.5-inch squares. And you can see from the way that they're laid out in the, like it's been laid out like this. This is not, it's not just shoved in. So this is a nice denim blue, a grey. I feel like they've been curated almost. There's like a yellow with red stars. Another with the bunnies. That's really sweet. This purple with sort of dots on, like a grungy purple with dots, and a grungy periwinkle blue with the dots. Little sweet pink one. Another pink one. It's grungy red with the dots. Some more Christmas fabric. That's so sweet. I'm going to separate them out, the Christmas ones together. I'm going to say this one's more Christmassy as well. Oh, it's so lovely. Oh, big paisleys. Oh, the Christmas. Well, that's not a Christmas one. I'm going to say that's a Christmas one, and sewing machines and cookies and knitting and tea. Little house and trees. And stars with gold and white. It's beautiful. It's purple, like a pinky purple floral. Pink floral with red. Dark plum. It's a nice red one. I really like this. Turquoisey denim. Off-white cream. Little forest houses in the mountains. I'm going to say that's more Christmassy. Christmas adjacent. The grey. That's nice. Oh, and this is a big green. That's gorgeous. It's like a sage green, like a mint green colour. Like that. I'm going to put these smaller bits on the top. Like that. Oh, they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Them in the box. And then we get to open these ones from Daisy and Grace. I left these till last because I've got 4 of them. It's like painted, and then this bright orange, or red orange, more painted ones. Brushstroke. I'm going to iron all these. I'll keep these out to iron afterwards. More painted. I love these. It really does look like brushstrokes of paint. It's like watercolour type balloons. Blue polka dot. These look like watercolour with a flat brush paint strokes. Blue, turquoisey blue polka dots. Oh, there's a triangle. Keep the odd shapes together. Oh, that is gorgeous. Turquoisey gold specks. I'm going to keep that one together. I'm going to have the odd shapes together. This pink. Oh, is that some Tula pink? I'm guessing. That's so cool. Green polka dots. Floral. Oh, I have this as a fat quarter. Haha, I have this one as a fat quarter. It's beautiful. This really small polka dot on grey. Oh, that's nice. with all the different moths. Black. Oh, that's nice. Lilac. Oh, I like this with the rainbows. Purple. Looks like geographic lines. I think they're all upside down. This blue texture. This is that big 10-inch square neutral with crosses, plus signs, green polka dot, a little blue, turquoise blue, pink, peach, coral, blue, lilac, pink, oh, I like this, okay, graphic line grid. Same with the grey, but that's a bit of an odd shape too. This plaid gingham, stars, sweet little flowers, red flowers, music notes, okay, very light pattern of florals, cream, like rice or stitches, that's nice. That's a nice one. Daisies. Black. Moths and butterflies. Floral. Green. Blue even. Red polka dots. Zigzags. Stripies. Dandelions. Floral. Blue. Little houses. Oh, I like that colour with some gold moons. Nice green. Turquoise. Floral. That's another floral. Same. Orange grid. Nice flowers. Little lines. Paint strokes. Dandelion clocks. stem things. Gold. Red floral. It's nice blue. Painted. So that's one scrap bag from Daisy and Grace. You get a lot actually, and different shapes, which I didn't think that there would be, but that would make you think out of the box some more. So I'm just going to open the others and not talk on that because I don't want to comment on every piece of fabric because there's going to be so many. Okay, so now I'm going to open this pack. The zipped tray bag kit includes 2.5 inch quilt as you go square. Let me zoom you out a little bit. There we go. And we'll take this out nicely. Got some poppers. Fold this over here. Got some binding or ribbon or something. Some fabric. Blue fabric. Batting. The square template. Quilt as you go square. Shows you how to use the square. Oh, you can even make half square triangles in it. Oh, Auntie Nicola. Wow. That's amazing. Okay. And then you can use the 2.5 inch square or the 3 inch square. So I'm not going to show you inside because this is a pattern you have to buy. Oh, that's so cool. Right, and then that's just the front cover. So we've got a zip, lovely pink zip, and this is the binding, I assume, and the little poppers, and then this is the fabric. So this must be all the fabric you need. Wow. I'm going to see if I can buy some of this in full, because I think this would make nice binding on a quilt. Do you not think? I wonder if you did it on the bias as well. Then it's diagonal washi tape. Washi tape is the best. Wow. Well, they really are very clever. Okay. So that's the batting. That's really, I'll have to message Nicola and see what batting she uses, because that's nice and thick. Pardon me. So I have to use that. So obviously the only downside is that I won't be able to quilt this like I normally quilt everything, but that'll be nice. It'll be different to do things that way. So I'm going to see if I can put it all back in nicely, which I don't reckon that I will be able to put it all back in nicely. But not to worry about that. Stick that in there anyway. Right, let's see. She's so clever how she comes up with how to do this quilt as you go. It's very cool. So that is, I'll turn you back around to face me, but that's it, guys. So that's the haul of the Festival of Quilts. What do you think? I did take some little bits and bobs as I went around, but not really anything, to be honest. I need to get better at doing the vlogs and things like that. Mum still refuses to film, even though the camera is much smaller. She refuses to do it, which, you know, fair enough, I can't make her. Maybe next year I could have someone that will film for me. That would be nice. Or I can just get better. Maybe I can go for more days and I can have like one day where I film everything and have a look around, and then the next day I can, like, you know, do stuff. I want to do more work. I want to book on a workshop at the Festival of Quilts because they have some really nice ones that sound really nice, but you have to be in there like super quick because they sell out super fast. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the fan on higher because I'm going to turn on the iron. I know, who turns on the iron when the room's really hot? But I'm going to iron this fabric and sort it out into like the strips. There's like odd shapes, the bigger shapes, you know. I'm going to organise that, and then I can put that into, I've got some like plastic wallet folders. I'm going to sort that into the bag, but this is my box I've got, and I'm going to try and fill it up because I've got all my fat quarters and everything to put in there too. So I'm going to sort out the scraps. This is a big pile of scraps. This is about 400 grams of fabric from Daisy and Grace plus the 4 10-inch squares in the neutrals. And I really, really like the neutrals. I think that so, like, obviously I didn't talk opening the other 3 because I knew that they would be the same or similar fabric, and I didn't want to comment on every single piece of fabric. And also it gave me a chance to drink my cup of tea. I think that the fabrics are really cool, and there's some that I like in all of the scrap bags. There's some that I wouldn't have chosen to buy, and then there's some that are the same, like that I've bought. So I have a fat quarter of this fabric from Daisy and Grace as well. So it's nice that I have like little scrappy bits so I don't have to cut up into the big one. Does anybody else get like nervous to cut into like the new fabric? I get so nervous. So it's good that I've got scraps. So now I can compile. What I might do, because I can see about 4 or 5, like the 9 litre really useful boxes. I've got like 4 or 5 of them full of scraps. So I might organise them into colours. So then I can just have like colours of boxes, because I've got like my black scraps and white scraps, like already, you know, like leftover bits in boxes. But they're just purely black and white. They're not like the white on white sort of ones. They're just pure black and pure white. So I think that I will have to have like a neutrals box, maybe like a a pink box, red, orange, yellow box, blues, greens box, purple box, whatever. I think I have to figure it out like that. But I think pink deserves its own box because I've got so many pink scraps. But I've learned a lot that I quite like the orange fabric, which really surprises me because I would say that I'm not really an orange person. And also, I quite like some of the blues. Not all of the blues, but I'm still not a blue person. But I think like I do like a lot of the blue that I've got in the scrap bags. And yeah, so I'm going to leave that here. I'm going to leave this video here. I'm going to make yet another cup of tea. I know, who's a tea addict? Me. I was going to reach for my tea addict cup, but it's a different one. This is my new cup I got from Asda's. Asda's is like Walmart. Asda was owned by Walmart, but it's not now. If you're not from England, I know lots of people all around the world watch these Festival of Quilts videos. So just giving bits of context. And then I shall get to editing this and hopefully it shall be up sometime next week. My external hard drive has actually broken. So I don't really know how I'm going to edit it. I'm going to have to do it on this memory card and then upload it to Dropbox until I can get it fixed and or a new one. Oh, sorry for yawning. It was a late night. Very, very busy day yesterday and a late night yesterday. So lots of stretching and yawning, I'm afraid. So, right, I will see you in next video, hopefully soon. And I hope that you've enjoyed this video and that you have a lovely day and rest of the week. And if you're going to the Festival of Quilts, have an amazing time. And if you are not going or have not been, then I hope that you had an amazing time doing whatever you're doing anyway. And I hope to see you at next year's festival and, of course, in one of our workshops. Go to www.sonorthern.co.uk and sign up for our workshops because I'm so excited. It's going to be lots of fun for the summer. We've got our summer workshops on the website, and I've tried to make it as easy as possible. So it's like a shop listing, and then you just drop down the dates and stuff. I think that's the simplest way for me to do it. But yeah, who knows? We might be making some things with the Daisy and Grace templates, because why not? And I don't know. I don't really know what we'll do, but they've got a new I've got a new workshop that is showing you how to begin the quilts, and I've got a few of the templates, so we can have a go at doing some quilt as you go templates instead of traditional piecing as well. In that one, that's I can't remember what it's called. I'll put the name somewhere. But it's just whatever we want to do, but it's learning how to do each block. So it started with half square triangles and a square and a square 4 patch, and then we made a 9 patch in that workshop as well. And it's just going through the different quilt blocks, and so it's just whatever we want to do. So I've already got all the fabric cut out from ages ago, and I cut out some more in May, ready for the summer workshops. So it's not like I have to cut out anything special, and if I do, then it's not a big deal anyway, because I've got loads of fabric left, and I bought some more for the workshops as well. But I do have quite a few big pieces left from that original Abercans haul. So yeah, so I shall be back with regular studio vlogs and whatnot.